In Japan, one test can define your future: middle school, high school, college. They all depend on one thing: passing the right exam at the right time. But what if you don't? What happens when you fail in a system that rarely offers second chances? Do you retake it, switch paths, or disappear from the system entirely? This isn't just about academics. It's about identity, pressure, and what society does with students who don't make the cut. Stay with me, because what happens after failure in Japan's school system might surprise you. And if you're interested in how education systems shape people and societies, hit subscribe. We explore stories like this every week. And if you're a parent, educator, or curriculum creator who wants to bring global insights like this into your own work, I'm building something for you. It's still early, but I'm opening up a small coaching experience for people who want to rethink how learning actually works, at home, in the classroom, or in a course you're building. If that sparks your interest, there's a link below to join the early waitlist. On to the rest of the video. To understand why failure feels so devastating in Japan, you have to understand the stakes. Entrance exams for high school, university, even elite middle schools are fiercely competitive. Students often start preparing years in advance, spending evenings and weekends in cram schools called juko, just to stay in the game. This culture of relentless study has a name: Juken Jigoku, exam hell. It's not an exaggeration. The pressure is so intense it can lead to anxiety, burnout, and in extreme cases, even depression. But it's not just academic. In Japan, test scores are often seen as a measure of character, a student's discipline, honor, even their family's reputation. From a young age, children are taught the values of perseverance, group harmony, and fulfilling expectations, not just for themselves, but for the good of the collective. So when a student fails, it's not just a personal setback. It can feel like they've let everyone down. So what actually happens when you fail? First, the emotional toll hits hard. In Japan, failure isn't just disappointing, it's shameful. Students often experience deep isolation, guilt, and, in some cases, debilitating depression. Academic pressure has been directly linked to Japan's youth mental health crisis, including rising suicide rates. But the consequences go beyond emotions. Many students who fail must delay graduation, re-enroll in juku, and spend another full year preparing, while watching their peers move ahead. These students are known as rōnin, a term that once referred to masterless samurai. Today, it refers to young people in academic limbo. The rōnin year is often lonely. Friends start college, form new circles, and build new lives, while rōnin study alone, chasing a second chance. In 2022, nearly 1 in 5 newly enrolled university students had spent at least 1 year as a rōnin. Historically, that number has hovered closer to 30%. Some use the year to aim for more prestigious universities, which can lead to better jobs, but the benefits often diminish after 2 or more years. And for many, the cost, socially, emotionally, financially, is steep. In Japan, failure isn't just personal, it's social. The cultural value of WA, or group harmony, runs deep. So when a student fails, it's seen as a disruption to the group. Classmates move on, teachers feel disappointment, families worry about losing face. The result? Stigma, self-blame, shame. Even well-meaning parents, teachers, and peers can intensify the pressure. The message is clear: succeed or be left behind. Many rōnin describe this season of life as one of profound isolation. In interviews and Japanese media, students speak candidly about losing friendships, feeling like outsiders, and questioning their self-worth. For some, the pressure becomes too much. They retreat entirely, becoming Hikikomori, or social recluses. These are young people who lock themselves in their rooms for months or even years, unable to face the shame tied to academic failure. And while not all Hikikomori stem from school stress, it's a well-known trigger, part of a broader crisis around identity, perfectionism, and mental health. In a society that prizes excellence, falling short doesn't just hurt, it isolates. But here's what doesn't get talked about enough. Failure isn't the end. Students who don't pass still have options, even if they're off the traditional track. Vocational schools, night high schools, and community colleges offer legitimate alternatives. There are also free schools, homeschool networks, and church-based programs for students seeking a different pace or philosophy. In fact, some students find their purpose because they didn't follow the expected path. They pursue art, trades, entrepreneurship, or digital careers that reward creativity and self-direction, not just test scores. And if you're exploring your own path, whether it's education, content creation, or career building, check the links in the description for tools and resources we trust. A few are affiliate links, which help support this channel at no extra cost to you. What's more, the culture in Japan is slowly shifting. More young people are questioning the pressure cooker mentality and prioritizing well-being over conformity. In a society that values the group over the individual, this quiet rebellion is growing and powerful. So, what do you think? Should one exam, one moment, ever define a student's entire future? In Japan, the pressure to succeed is immense, but slowly, cracks are forming. More students are finding second chances, and maybe, just maybe, redefining what success really means. If this story moved you or gave you a new perspective on education, like and subscribe for weekly deep dives into how different countries handle schooling, pressure, and potential. And share your thoughts in the comments. Have you faced academic pressure? Did failure ever define you or set you free? Your voice could be what someone else needs to hear, because in every system, behind every score, there's a human life.